ఆ! వీడియో, ఆడియో 2 అలాగే ఉన్నాయి. ఇప్పుడు షేర్ స్క్రీన్ అని కొట్టేదాన్ని. అదే. అదే. ఆ! ఆ! చూస్తున్నా. అంతేగా? ఓకే. ఓకే. మీరు కూడా కనపడుతున్నారు. నెక్స్ట్ షేర్ స్క్రీన్ అంతేగా? షేర్ పీపీటీ. ఒకసారి ఆహ్, వచ్చింది కదా? వచ్చిందా? అంతే కదా? సరే. స్టాప్ షేర్ కూడా ఎక్కిలేదా? అదే. అదే. వెళ్ళిపోతున్నాను. ఇప్పుడు ఒక్క నిమిషం. ఇప్పుడు నేను ఫోన్ ఆపేసి ఆడియో వింటే వినపడుద్దా మీకు? చూద్దాం. నేను హెడ్‌ఫోన్ ఏం పెట్టుకోవట్లా. ఒక్క నిమిషం. ఒక్క నిమిషం. హలో.
సార్ వినిపిస్తుంది సార్.
హలో.
సార్ ఎస్ సార్ వినపడుతుంది సార్. ఎస్ సార్.
రషీద్.
స్క్రీన్ ఈజ్ విజిబుల్ సార్.
హలో.
సార్
వస్తుందా ఇప్పుడు?
ఎస్ సార్ స్క్రీన్ కనిపిస్తుంది సార్.
కనపడుతుందిలే. ఇది ఆడియో గురించి నేను ఫోన్‌లో మాట్లాడేది ఇప్పుడు. మామూలుగా అది నాకు వినపట్లేదే.
నేను మాట్లాడింది మీకు వినపడలేదా సార్?
వినపడలే. ఒకసారి మళ్ళీ మాట్లాడు. ఈ ఫోన్
ఓకే
ఆపుతున్నా.
ఓకే సార్.
ఆ!
సార్ వినపడుతుందా సార్?
హలో.
హలో హలో
హలో.
హలో హలో హలో
హలో.
హలో
హలో.
సార్ మీ ఆడియో
హలో.
నాకు వినిపిస్తుంది.
హలో.
హలో
హలో.
హలో
ఇప్పుడు వినపడుతుందమ్మా?
సార్ మీ ఆడియో నాకు వినపడుతుంది సార్. నాది మీకు వినిపించట్లేదు అనుకుంటా సార్.
వినపట్లేదు. అదే. అదే. ఒక్క నిమిషం.
అదే సార్.
వెళ్ళాలి.
ఓకే ఓకే సార్.
హలో.
హలో హలో
హలో.
హలో
ఇప్పుడు వినపడుతుంది.
ఓకే సార్. థ్యాంక్ యూ సార్. 10కి
ఓకే.
స్టార్ట్ చేద్దాం సార్.
బానే ఉంది కదా ఇప్పుడు?
ఎస్ సార్ ఎవ్రీథింగ్ ఈజ్ ఫైన్ సార్.
ఆడియో
ఆడియో బాగుంది సార్.
స్టార్ట్ చేసిన తర్వాత కొంచెం ఎప్పుడైనా వాయిస్ తగ్గితే మధ్యలో ఒకసారి నాకు మెసేజ్ పెట్టండి
ఓకే
ఫోన్‌లో.
సార్ ఓకే సార్.
రైజ్ ద ఆడియో అని.
ఓకే సార్ ఓకే సార్
ఓకే.
షూర్.
రైట్. రైట్.
ఓకే సార్. థ్యాంక్ యూ సార్.
సరే.
Principal sir, can I start, sir?
You can start అండి సార్ వచ్చారా
వచ్చారు సార్.
రమేష్ సార్ గుడ్ మార్నింగ్ సార్
అరే నువ్వు కూడా ఆన్ చేయొచ్చు.
You are very close to esteemed sir. You are very close to the esteemed sir.
I request all the participants to mute themselves. A very good morning to the participants, esteemed speaker and respected principal sir. I extend a very warm welcome to you all on behalf of VV Institute of Pharmaceutical Sciences to day 3 of 1 week online refresher program. We appreciate your active participation in this 1 week refresher program on navigating the future of pharmaceutics, addressing challenges and seizing opportunities, organized by VV Institute of Pharmaceutical Sciences in association with APTI State Branch. Now I invite patron Dr. Lakshman Rao sir, Professor and Principal, VV Institute of Pharmaceutical Sciences, Gudlavalleru, to speak few words about day 3 of this 1 week refresher program.
థ్యాంక్ యూ రషీద్ గారు eminent resource person of the today's session, senior academician Dr. Janga Ramesh Babu garu, Professor and Head, Department of Pharmaceutics, Chebdur Hanumaya Institute of Pharmaceutical Sciences, Chodavaram, Guntur, Andhra Pradesh, participants from various pharmacy colleges. A very good morning to one and all for the third day of 1 week online refresher program on navigating the future of pharmacists, addressing challenges and seizing opportunities, organized by VV Institute of Pharmaceutical Sciences, Gudlavalleru, in association with APTI AP State Branch. In day 3, Dr. Janga Ramesh Babu garu will deliver a lecture on a review of 3D printing technology in pharmaceutics technology applications now one feature. Today's talk explores the transformation potential of 3D printing in the pharmaceutical industry. It highlights current applications such as the personalized manufacturing of doses, customized drug delivery systems, and the creation of complex drug release profiles. This will also address the advantages of 3D printing, including precision, flexibility, and the ability to produce patient-specific dosage forms. Looking forward, it discusses future advancements, including the integration of 3D printing and nanotechnology, bioprinting for the tissue engineering, and the potential of on-demand manufacturing of pharmaceuticals, which include revolutionized healthcare delivery and accessibility. These are the few aspects related to the 3D printing. Today, the Saad will cover all these particular points in his beautiful talk. And thank you, Randall, for giving this opportunity. Now hand over to Mr. Sheikh Rashid, convener for the first program, to introduce the today's speaker to the participants. Over to Rashid garu.
Thank you, sir. Thank you for your encouraging and uplifting words. Now it gives me an immense pleasure to introduce Dr. J. Ramesh Babu, sir. Dr. J. Ramesh Babu, an accomplished academician, renowned researcher with over 3 decades of teaching experience. He is currently working as HOD of Department of Pharmaceutics in Chebrolu Hanumaya Institute of Pharmaceutical Sciences, Gunturu. His illustrious career has spanned across various prestigious institutions, including Rural College of Pharmacy, MS Narayana College of Pharmacy, Venkateshwara College of Pharmacy, KVSR Siddhartha College of Pharmacy and Hindu College of Pharmacy, where he served as a in-charge principal. A distinguished scholar, Dr. Ramesh Babu and his B.Pharm from Gulbarga University and his M.Pharm from renowned the Tamil Nadu Dr. MGR Medical University. He further enriched his academic credentials by obtaining PhD from Acharya Nagarjuna University in 2011. His research interests primarily revolve around the design of innovative oral controlled research formulations. His contributions to the field of pharmacy are evident in his extensive publications. He has authored 64 research and review papers in various reputed national and international journals. He also had penned four textbooks. Additionally, he has shared his expertise through numerous guest lectures at various institutes. A dedicated member of academic community, Dr. Ramesh Babu has actively participated in various seminars and conferences, both as organizer and presenter. His involvement in professional organizations, having served as executive member and general secretary of APTI AP State Branch and treasurer of ABAP, Andhra Pradesh Board of Pharmacy. With this brief introduction, I would now hand over the session to Dr. J. Ramesh Babu, sir.
Hello, everyone. Very good morning.
Good morning, Ramesh Babu sir.
Good morning. Good morning. How are you?
Fine, sir. Thank you, sir.
Fine.
How are you,
Thank
sir?
you. Thanks for calling me as a resource person for this 1 week program. As a part of that, today I am here in front of you. Thanks, Rashid, for enlightening my all credentials. Okay, let me straight away go to the topic. My topic is 3D printing technology in pharmaceutical sciences, especially our department Pharmaceutics, and its applications now and then, even in future also. So why and what the title indicates. So we have got a lot of technologies, right from conventional delivery to a lot of changes. For the last 5 decades, we observed. As a fresher, some of you might not be knowing, as a researcher, students, and other family fraternity members, as a students and some other area specialized, being an experienced candidates in terms of faculty and the other principals and all, they know what are all the consequences we are observing in our pharmaceutical field as a developmental technological aspects. As a part of that, we know what is 2D. Now we are going to discuss, and I'm going to narrate about 3D. The 3D is that's printing on surface. We know very well right from the childhood. Something is going to be written on paper. This is called paper printer. This is mainly based on 2D principle. It is going to work. Same principle is going to be applied in our pharmaceutical sciences also. Being a technical person in pharmaceutical sciences, maybe of any branches, among all the pharmaceutics peoples are going to be concentrating nowadays on this 3D printing technology. Now it is a blooming in industry. It is a essential part nowadays industries are looking in. Based on that, almost all in future coming 2 or 3 decades, definitely every industry has to follow this because it has got a lot of impacts on patients. Whatever the technology maybe we are using, whatever we are developing and we are processing, it is mainly by keeping the patient in point of view. So ultimately, whomever they did, whatever they follow, everything is towards the patient. For the benefit of a patient, we do develop, we do involve, we do process all the activities. Ultimately, we see that how effectively the prepared and processed and developed formulation is doing or serving in a better way to the individual or to the patient community or population. Therefore, as a part of that, by keeping that principle in view, as a part of developmental activities. Now we are eagerly looking in the 3D printing technology, which is mainly based on 2D printing technology. Therefore, 2D printing technology is a base. So before going to jump into the 3D print technology and know a lot about that, we must understand about 2D. Like wherever you would like to draw a graph, we need to have two axes. Nowadays, our pharmaceutical sciences graphs are being drawn in 3 dimensions. So by taking extra parameter, we are also knowing a lot of other factors and easy of communication of the things to be done to develop the activities. Likewise, 2D is already existing, as we all know right from the beginning. Like as I told you, the printer, paper printer is best example for 2D printing. Now, 3D printing is the topic of today's lecture. Now, I'm going to narrate and highlight some of the points for you all to get a benefit out of that and try to inculcate the knowing about the 3D printing and its impact in coming future. So let us see how effectively the 3D printing is going to be done. What are all its benefits? What are all its applications in industrial wise? And all we are going to consider. Based on that, you can keep the targets in which area you would like to show interest to be there to implement these 3D printing technologies. Let us see what is 3D printing. Already for the last 1.5–2 decades, we heard about CAD technology, computer aided drug designing. It is also as good as an improvised part of that is 3D printing. So therefore, CAD is applicable only for a few cases and instances of technological development of pharmaceuticals, but nowadays it is must for every branch. It is for every developmental activities. It is must to know what is CAD and all, how it is going to be utilized. To extend that services of CAD in terms of 3D, we are going to implement, we are going to follow a lot about that. So here, the 3D printing technology is revolutionizing in a classrooms, and it is as I already explained, it's a blooming. So it has got a definitely, as far as my knowledge and experience, it is a hub of our pharmaceuticals. So you try to concentrate for the coming 45 minutes or 1 hour, what you are going to learn from that tenure, so you can keep some targets. So let us see what do you mean by a 3D printing. So it is making a 3-dimensional solid objects from a digital file. Already we know what is digital file. Now we are all in the digital life. So here the 3D printing technology is it is making a 3-dimensional solid objects. We know 2-dimensional. Now it is a new era to develop our formulations in a safe and effective mode of transformation and give ultimate result to the patient and individual personal treatments. It is a 3-dimensional solid objects from a digital file. It looks like a computer like education, but it's not. It is required for us to know, and at the same time it has to implement. It is created by laying down a successive layers, as how we do coating. Being a Pharmaceutics person, I can quote it as how we do give a coat on coat on coat in a coating processes. Here we also involve by implementing this 3D technology. We are going to create a laying down a successive layers of materials until the entire objective is going to create. Whatever objective you do have in your brain, by using this technique, we are going to create by laying down layer by layer. It is a it takes a lot of time. You need to have a lot of patience It is not going to give or deliver within no time. You need to have. You are going to decide and design in such a way that it is going to give that kind of objectives. And it is a thousand number of times it has to quote on code. Just it is nothing but those who are familiar with the coding methods and technology, definitely they can understand in a better way about this. It is give a quote that is called laying down a layers by layers. The material, whatever is, especially these liquid materials, semi-solid materials, powdery materials, solid materials, they do frame goes on code by code as a down laying of the layer by layers. That too in a successive mode. The successive layers they are going to frame until your object is going to be received and created. And one more important point I would like to hear to emphasize on this 3D printing, 3D printing technology is niche. It is nothing but to follow the niche drug deliveries. We are going to use this printing technology nowadays. But why? Because whatever the general production of pharmaceuticals is meant for the general delivery of a drug delivery systems. It may be conventional, it may be novel, nowadays it may be nano, something like that. It is still ahead than all those. By keeping individual patient in a mind, they do follow this type of a technology. Niche is for a generic drugs that are designed to treat a specific patient and it's a popular patient population. Most of the cases, a specific case of a population, patient populations, often you can say there are rare diseases. The common diseases are there, common seasons are there, common problems are there. But there are people also they also suffering with specific problems. To treat those kind of diseases also, this type of technology is going to be helping us even to treat some of the complex conditions. They are all very rare cases. That's why they can also be treated by following this type of technologies. Okay. Okay, fine. You can use this and you can prepare and you can send to the patient population. They do get benefit out of that. But thing is, what exactly the benefits are going to be taking place for the patient population is as a part of the research program or pharmaceutical sciences are after the synthesis of a drugs, the initial job to be done is as a starting part of the research developmental activities of the dosage form or design of the dosage form is solubility. To increase this solubility, this technique nowadays industry are following like anything. I had interacted a few industries in Hyderabad and other places. They say that we are saving the time by following this. At the same time, we are trying to improve the solubility of the materials which are by nature they are insoluble. That is one of the best benefit because it is a major hurdle. Every industry is following. Major threat also. Until unless you don't consider this solubility phenomena in pharmaceutical dosage form design, it may be of any kind of a delivery, you must think of its solubility. Therefore, there it is serving like anything. Our scientists are more happy with this technology. They are solving their problems by following this. Therefore, it is giving the best benefit to increase the solubility of the materials, repeatable accuracy. This is one more threat. We are doing a test and we are reaching to the 99.999 something like it is not an accurate. Okay, it is approximate. Therefore, to reach the accurate and absolute, we are following this, and that accuracy is also repeated. That's called repeatable accuracy. To reach the repeatable accuracy, you may follow n number of times. It should be constant. To show that it is helping us. That is the second benefit we do have. And dosage specific parameters. Some of the industries, they are struggling. some of the parameters may not be satisfied to reach to the patients, to reach the patient community or in a society or in a community. Therefore, to reach that specific dosage parameters, so there are so many specific parameters are there to meet all those. This is helping us. And unique dosage form on demand. Suppose some individuals may required, I need only this. Yes, nowadays our scientists are working on it and they are following this and they are meeting all this. Unique dosage form on demand. I need only this. They don't want whatever is available in a market, whatever available in a pharmacies. So whenever for a specific reason, specific population of a diseases or population of patients, they want specific on demand, I need only this, that they do produce. Some of the industries are just started, they're inculcating the doing of all this. And also there are faster trials. It is called time saving. So it is one more important point industrially. So as a teaching point of view, we have a stipulated schedule, tenure, we do follow. Really when you speak about this time factor, teachings, in a academic side, they don't care that much. They don't consider also time factor in general, I'm telling. But in industry, it is very, very important. In a single minute is also important for that, for the industrial production, industrial technological developmental activities in designing of the formulation as a delivery systems. So therefore, it is a faster trials. When you, in general, when you go on doing a trials, time will be wasted. Sometimes if it is not, once again repeat, once again come back right from the beginning. Therefore, wasting of time you can see even industries. So to save that valuable time industrially, it is also one of the best benefit. They are well satisfied by various industries they are following nowadays. And one more factor is micro dosing without oxidation. There is a one more threat, I can say, oxidation. Without our knowledge, we do feel that it does not get oxidized, but after some time, it is definitely involved in the oxidation phenomena. Because it is everywhere, the oxidation is there. It is very prone to that process. Therefore, we cannot avoid this. Therefore, we can prevent to some extent, but completely we cannot avoid. That is quite possible by following this. So therefore, faster microdosing and without the oxidation phenomena, we can just a moment.
Sir, slides are not moving, sir. Sir, please change the slides, sir. Only title page is visible. Sir, your audio is passed, sir. We are not able to listen. Your audio is passed.
Right.
Yes,
Thank you,
sir. No.
Chaudhary.
Sir, your slide, you keep your present slide, sir. Your title slide is only there. You are not moving slide.
Yes, I am moving.
No, sir, it's not changing here.
Oh, now
No.
there it is not changing. Eh?
No.
Now it is in first slide.
It is first slide only.
Title slide.
Only title slide only. It is not changing.
Then this one, see.
No, sir.
Let me check. Why it is not moving? I don't know.
You call some expert in that field, sir, some computer operator.
Yeah, that's what. Sorry guys, sorry for the interruption. సందీప్ ఒకసారి అనుకురా ఇది ప్రెజెంటేషన్ ఉంది స్లైడ్స్ మూవ్ అవ్వట్లేదు ఒకసారి Now it is moving.
No, sir.
No. No. Hello.
No,
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 sir. No, no, sir.
no, sir, no, sir.
Yes.
No,
No, sir.
yes,
Now it is
No.
moving, sir. Now it is moving, sir.
yes,
Okay.
okay,
Yes,
Right.
sir. Yes, sir. It is visible, sir.
Okay.
And moving, sir.
Right. Sorry for the interruption.
okay, sir, continues.
So as a part of that benefits, still a lot number are there, but so time factor moving to the next one. There are different techniques design and following, they are called BJ3DP, that's called binder jet 3D printing technology. Then FDM, it is called fused deposition modeling. Next one is SSC, the semi-solid extrusion technology. Then SLA, the stereolithographic technology. MED, the melt extrusion deposition technology. And one more is SLS, that is selective laser sintering. And one more last one is DLP, that is digital lateral processing. And let us see one by one. For this technology, there are approvals given by US FDA. The starting one, the inventor of this technology by Charles Hall in 1984, he started from Japan. Then it is being migrated to all other countries. Now, a very recent incident by Chinese manufacturing unit on drug Spritam. It is an anti-epileptic drug prepared by Triastics. They got the IND approvals and FDA approvals all. This is an additive manufacturing technology. Under that, they got the approvals for this in 2015. Once again, even this technology is used for various industries like food, bioprinting, manufacturing, prototyping, and all. Our pharmaceuticals comes under the bioprinting fields. There are different, in our pharmaceuticals, this is used in manufacture varieties of products like immediate release formulations, control release formulations, micro needles, and some other patches, as we all know about this. And first case, the 3D printing, it is meant for personalized for a special population of populations. It is exhibiting in case of personalized medicine for the special populations. It is most flexible. It can be used to treat the targeted medicines by keeping some other parameters like size, shape, and fill. Because our formulation sometimes through orally may not be able to have the swallow this. So in these cases, some of the parameters like these three can also be managed if at all they want, and they are ready to formulate for those kind of specifications. And precise control of drug release. So accuracy, it is required only as to the limited a dose and most effective dose. It can be in a precise mode. It can be a rapid integration of the production. In terms of a production point of view, also it is helping. And so, as in just given a list of types of 3D printing technology, this is a one, and first technology or industry is following BJ3D printing technology, and its application in our industry. It is called binder jet, because in coating process in a conventional mode industry, we do follow the jet technology. Here, the binding technology in terms of a jet application, they do follow this. Here, this mechanism includes a very big complex and involved in the printing process can be divided into different steps. By following those steps, they do they do receive whatever the solid objective would like to get it. So under that, there are the different steps are going to be followed. One is droplet formation. They do apply this technology initially by droplet formation, then select to binding of a droplets to the powder materials. And third step is drying or curing of the finished product. In these three ways, they do get it, this particular technology. This is the first technology they are using and following. Some of the industries, even or India also, they are initiated. It is represented with the diagrammatic representation like this. So there are in A, the powder bed is placing, in which the material is going to be passed as a jet injection, like a spreading bars. It will goes on adding to the dropwise. Whenever it is passed in a dropwise manner, it will be go through the printer head and forms a droplets. Then it will be falling like this and spread over the mass of the surface of the powder, and it forms a that kind of object to whatever you desire, we deserve. And in case of this, the droplet is going to be goes on forming like this. From the starting stage, the droplet will form like this, then it will fall in like this, in likewise as it is representing in a diagrammatic way. And finally, the droplet is going to be fallen from printer head to the powder material like this and spread over and form like this. That is how, as it is represented in the diagram on slide, it is in a micro level. So we cannot see with our necklace. Specific mechanisms are there to see that. Thereby it goes on framing like this and forming a layer. And it is a continuous process, layer by layer. 1,000 number of layers are goes on forming on this. They are laying down one on another. Likewise, it goes on falling on that. That's how the powder beds are going to be framed as a droplets and other formations. This is one of the starting technology they do follow. That's called BJ 3D technology. Mimic the natural bones and show great potential to penetrate into the deeper levels and serve and make it strong. In terms of whatever the parameters you have been required, it will be implemented over there, especially in case of implants to fit into the delivery set of the greatest possible extent they do involve. As I quoted, one more technology is fused deposition modeling. It is most widely applicable compared to the starting one. This technology is applied even in foreign countries. They are using maximum. They are following this FDM technology, fused deposition modeling. It is compared with the previous technique. It is this is giving a more strength containing objectives as a dosage form, which can perform well in our pharmaceuticals. So it is represented how it is going to be framed in the form of some of the schematic diagrams in the next slide. One is FDM technology, how it is exactly, and how it is being framed and formed. Everything is mentioned in the next slide. See this. This is exactly the diagram is showing entire layer by layer is forming, and finally these are the products are they do get after framing of this in the form of a fused deposition modeling. Just whatever the mass is, make it as a liquid, and they goes on applying through nozzles. It will be framed, forming on a layer like arrangements on upon another till you get a desirable size and shape of the your required object. So we are designing a core on which it is going to be frame in which it consisting of a drug and other required active bodies. So this is one of the presentation in which this entire cycle is showing, and the next cycles in a diagrams are showing B, C, and D, how in a sequentially they are goes on framing this by using the filaments. API is going to be dissolved and then it will be subjected to the application of other materials through this, and finally it is going to be framed like this, and final appearance will be having a dosage form like this. So you can see some of the cross sections of those prepared, and I can really feel and thrill to have this kind of a dosage forms. Really, it is a wonderful phenomena. They do follow industries. And next one, applications of this in pharmaceuticals. Majorly in the release of the drug delivery systems in a slower mode as a novel drug delivery, there goes on utilizing this technology. Next one is SSE. This is semi-solid extrusion technology. It is as good as the previous case. Here, the principle of this technology is it is going to deposit a semi-solid layer by layer extrusion head. It moves and extrudes the semi-solid materials on a set trajectory and stacking as a layers. As I explained, it is just laying down layer by layer in a consequence and in a strong and concurrent way. That is a major principle. In a similar way, one or the other kind of a technology goes on framing. See here, it is like a print. When you look at outside of that process, we can see it is a printing, but it is forming a layers. So first, there are two parts, A and B. A is pneumatic extrusion. It includes valve-free and valve-based. And second is mechanical extrusion. So it consisting of two parts, piston or screw driven, and other part is there called solenoid extrusion. So these are the three types of SSC technology they do follow and frame the desirable type of objectives as a dosage form, which can serve really effective mode in our regular life or to meet the individual requirements. So the first case is pneumatic extrusion technology. So it is mainly based on the pneumatic principle. In our engineering subjects, we do come across about that mechanism. And A1, A2, it is of two cases just shown. Similarly, the second case, mechanical, third one is solenoid extrusions. So under this, when you go back and see that pneumatic extrusion, it is a valve-free and valve-based. So it is a major area. It is going to decide how extent it has to be delivered. It has to extrude. So it is a valve-free. Sometimes there may not be a control on delivery on application. If it is valve based, we can have a control on that. With that, we can have a better layer formation, have a good products. Therefore, among these two pneumatic extrusions, valve based is most preferred as far as my observation is. And in case of this piston based and screw driven, piston is the most suitable. It is goes on giving how much extent of layer is to be formed it will be. But it is about this third case, solenoid extrusion. I don't have that much information about. We know better about A and B, but I don't have that much information about C. Therefore, I had to search a lot about this type of extrusion technology. So these are the outputs of these three types of SSC technology, we can have a dosage forms. Example, they are shown pictorially, and we can really enjoy with that representations. And next, one more technology in pharmaceuticals. So, as not only for API and other materials can also be applied effectively with this. Next technology is MED. This is melt extrusion deposition technology. So all these technologies are we heard one of the other times, but we did not implement it. It is a novelly they are implementing. That is a difference, nothing else beyond that. Even everybody can concentrate on this, and in future we can also follow all this. In this technology, it is developed by, that's what whatever I said 2015. This is one of the industry in China. They got the FDA approval for their investigational new drugs. It is mainly working based on multi-layer drug compartment in core shell structure. We know the core and core technology, the microencapsulation technology, it is as good as that. So here it is working based on this by forming a layer after the layer. It's not a layer by layer, it's layer after the layer. So therefore we can clearly observe this in the next slide. You can see this. There are different cases. Here these will be formed based on this. The drug compartment with the constant surface active agents, the drug compartment with the stepwise decreasing agent, stepwise increasing agent, whatever you would like to apply, and continuously decreasing and continuously increasing material, the drug compartment with the decreasing and increasing materials. So these are the different types we can frame under this MED technology. That's what the same thing is going to be expressed in the form of a diagrammatic representation like this. These are all increasing, decreasing mechanisms, and all they follow under each cases of representations. So on and off, these are called on and off mechanisms. So, but it is a rare occasion as far as my knowledge and observed about all these, among all these different kinds of technologies. But even it is somewhat tough also to follow increasing and decreasing following mechanisms as coating mechanisms like SLA technology. It is a stereolithographic technology. It is based on the principle of photopolymerization and used a laser scanning to the hardened liquid resins to manufacture our required 3D printed object layers. It is a very simple observation, and you look into the diagrammatic representation. It is as good as our analytical devices method of operations. Just simple device. They are going to be framed as a sequence of the materials are going to be formed. The photopolymerization, likewise, it is going to be transformed through the scanning mirror, and it will be formed as a layer on the objective, which by goes on giving a layer by layer, it is goes on framing the your required objective of delivery containing drugs. So there are different representation other than the previous slide. Those are all I am unable to show on slides. Therefore, here they mentioned about all these. There are different images and all here mentioned. But about this also, if a little information is available, that much I am showing for you all. Beyond that, in future, I may be given. The conclusions. These are all some of the technology in 3D printing and in future and now had information gathered and studied and observed The conclusions includes it is giving promising frontier in revolutionizing our pharmaceutical industry in fabricating of the various delivery systems uh, for the personalized dosage forms and with the complex geometric offers, which gives the potential of a drug delivery systems and also to meet the patient compliance. This is one of the most important term, patient compliance. So therefore, about suppose if you consider 100 number of the patient, all we cannot satisfy 100% of the people's patients. Now it is possible to satisfy 99% of the patients. That therefore we can minimize this patient compliance. Therefore, from this we can expect a lot of effective therapeutic outcomes. So therefore, we can say it is one of the most customized medication tailored to the individual patient needs. Therefore, with that we can enhance the safety and effective mode of treatment. And also, additionally, the efficiency and the drug cost effectiveness of the technology can improve the when the process is going on because it is time saving. There is no repetition is required. Once it is fixed and uh, applied through the softwares, it is fixed and it will be given. It is accurate then. There is accelerating innovations can be done and enabling the production of, as I mentioned about these niche medications. Some regulatory challenges and technological aspects also has to meet, but no, they are limited. And also ongoing research and developments and expand this type of technology to the maximum extent of production in the pharmaceutical field. And it also meets the precise, accessible and patient centric point of drug delivery systems can be developed. These are some of the references I referred and gathered some of the information what I shown to you. So this is what I would like to emphasize today as a part of your research program. And thank you everyone for spending me time with 50 minutes. Hello.
Sir, thank you, sir. On behalf of
thank you.
VV Institute of Pharmaceutical Sciences Management and teaching and non-teaching staff and students, I would thank you and we are grateful for your presence, sir. Your expert on this subject matter is truly impressive, sir, and we are grateful to get the opportunity to learn from your wealth of knowledge, sir. Thank you for accepting our invitation and sparing your time, sir. Thank you, sir.
Thank you for your offer as a resource person in this part of our program. And thanks for your management and principal sir and other faculty members, those who cooperated throughout these arrangements and all. Thank you everyone. I hope those who attended can have a minimum knowledge about this 3D printing technology. With that they can cope up and in future they can lead their lives in an effective mode. I hope so.
Yes,
Thank
sir.
you
Yes,
for
sir.
giving me this opportunity. Thank you, one and all.
Sir, as a token of appreciation, please accept our certificate of appreciation, sir.
Sure, thank you. Thank you, Rashid. Thank you very much.
So, 1 minute, sir. Sir, please accept our token of appreciation, sir.
Uh, how I have to receive that? Okay,
I will
thank
send you in the mail, sir.
Okay, fine, fine.
Okay,
No
sir.
worry.
Thank you. Thank you.
Correct. Thank you, one and all.
Thank you.
ఇండియా అట్లాగే పెట్టారు
Dear participants, the attendance link is in both Zoom chat box and YouTube live description. I would like to ask you to fill the Google Forms. Thank you. The link will only be active for 1 hour, so I request the participants to fill the form immediately. Thank you.